Now you might be wondering, why the heck do I have a bag full of quarters? Great question. Okay, that was really gonna be a much cooler intro in my head, but I'm not very good at this yet. Anyways, to answer the question, why I had a bag of quarters. So recently, we purchased this 22-unit apartment building. And in this 22-unit apartment building, there was not one, but two coin-operated washers and dryers. Now, I've always wondered how much these suckers actually make, and are they like actually beneficial to have economically? Can you actually make money quarter by quarter? And finally, we have like a facility where we can answer this question. So in this video, I'm going to count all the quarters from our first haul for your viewing pleasure, and probably donate like 30 minutes of my time to do it. Anyways, I will speed up so you don't have to waste 30 minutes, only me, and I would stick around to the end until I, tell you something very important that I stupidly forgot. So here you go. Okay, little quick take before we get started, show that I am, a true millennial. To be honest, when I initially pulled the quarters out of the quarter, or not the quarter machine, the washer and dryer, put them in the bag, brought the bag back to the office, and looked at all the quarters, it's like, shit, that's a lot of quarters. How many quarters are in $1? Wait a second. Dude, I couldn't believe that I actually had to ask that question to myself. How many quarters in $1? Yes. To answer that, there are 4 quarters in $1. Quarters making $1 look like this. Look at that. I don't know. Can't really zoom. But here's 4 quarters in my hand. I'll try to show you. Bingo. Okay, so here's $1. Here's a bag of quarters. A very, very full, bingo, bag of quarters. Anyways, enough of my little rant there. No, I did not pick the color of this wall onto my 30 minutes of torture counting quarters. Zero clue if it's in focus or not. A lot of quarters. Okay. This one. $1.
Well, I guess I'll be on my way now. I guess I'll be on my way now.
It just occurred to me, the smarter way to maybe do this would be like, get the weight of $1 in quarters, and then weigh the entire bag. Anyways, don't have a scale.
Just give me a...
Okay, So I got done counting all these quarters, and I learned a few things. Thing number one, mildly surprised that I have an entire conference table full of quarters, except a little bit of that end. Thing number two, my hands stink really bad. These things, gross. Very, very gross. And I'm not sure how much of this crap on my fingertips is dirt or just like some metal rubbing off or something like that. And then thing number three, you might be asking, how many quarters do we have here? How many dollars? I don't know. I gotta go wash my hands and I'll count and I'll let you know. So, okay, enough teasing and, working around trying to, make a better video and all that type of stuff. So, how much money did we make with the washers and dryers with those quarters that I just counted and got my hands all dirty doing? Drum roll, please. It's just me with the drum roll. Anyways, $298 whopping dollars. $298 with just 2 washers, 2 dryers, coin operated, in a 22 unit apartment complex, or apartment building, I should say, which to me is mind-boggling. I would have never guessed $298 of quarters just from that. The crazy thing is, it's really hard to estimate what you're actually gonna make. When I did some research, you can Google it, but you see this wide range of what you expect to get per, door, every so many doors, how many washers and dryers do you need, and all that type of stuff. And so I was figuring that we'd make, I don't know, $150 in a month, but we're at $298. But this is what I was referring to earlier, where I said stick around to the end of the video until I, show you something that I was being a ding dong. I did not count or get like a record of the date when we started fresh. So I don't know how long, this is $298 of quarters, but is it a month's worth of quarters, a month and a half's worth of quarters, 2 months worth of quarters? I'm not sure. We've only owned the property for about a month at this point. So I'm not sure if the previous owner cleared all the quarters out, forgot to do that before they before we closed or not. So I will have to make a part 2 video when we actually do a true recording of okay, I know this is the day we cleaned it out. Here's 30 days or 31 days to give us a full month. Here's what we actually made. Right now, let's just assume, just play along to make it easy for fun, that's $298 in 1 month, which is pretty crazy in my opinion. Like I said, you go online and you try to do some research and you're trying to figure out how much am I actually gonna make. Because when you underwrite the property to put a value on it, this is small stuff that doesn't necessarily make or break something, but it's nice to have a little bit of that in mind, especially if it's a really big facility. 22 units is not going to make a big difference, but if it's a huge property, if it's 220 units, having some of this granular information can help you decide if you should put a laundry facility in based on your experience with it or not. Maybe you're going to a facility that doesn't have one, maybe you want to put it in, maybe you don't want to put it in. Researching it and having book knowledge versus actual experience, this is the cool part of my career or life at this point, is taking the stuff that you've learned and actually seeing how it works in real life. So pretty cool surprise to the upside on this. I was expecting $150. The other thing, you watch a lot of YouTube videos. Obviously, you're watching this video on YouTube, and I'm just trying to be as real and transparent with you as possible. And you always wonder, this schmuck, he's telling us all this type of stuff, how much money he made on this laundromat or this side hustle or that or whatever. How much of that is real and believable? I mean, I'm in the Midwest. I'm in a small college town. There's probably 30,000 people without the students and then 50,000 with the students. So it's a very small town, but that's kind of what it looks like for us in the Midwest. Use that. I hope that's some value to you. Hopefully this was a little bit entertaining and maybe a little informational, educational. How much money are you actually going to make off of those washers and dryers, coin operated? Hopefully in the beginning I told you how much we charge per wash and dry, but I might have forgot that as well. Because I'm starting out on this whole YouTube video thing. Hopefully these videos are getting better. Hopefully, if so, please smash the like button, subscribe, write me a comment if you think I'm a ding dong, if you think this was a dumb video and I should give up and quit, don't leave a comment, that's not cool. But if you don't, if you think I should keep going, if you like this stuff, write me a comment, say, hey Steven, you did a good job, I like it, keep going, and I will see you in the next one. See ya.